In this section, we are going to explore building a custom GPT. Note that to build a custom GPT, we do need upgraded plan. Um, as we can see here, when we click Explore GPTs, notice that once you've upgraded your plan, you'll actually see these two icons, okay? So you are allowed to create your custom GPTs, and under your My GPT sections, if you've created any GPTs, it will show up here. Let's take an example, okay? Pretend we have a business related to the used cars auto dealer, okay? So, and I'm going to create a GPT that's as a virtual assistant to help me manage the store, okay, provide the customer service and handle various inquiries 24 hours, etc. Okay, so so here I have created some drafts, and as we can see, in terms of the scope, it can be configured, say, to be visible only to me or to the public. So the user interface is quite simple, where on the left side it is basically we call a builder interface, okay, where you can message the GPT builder, while on the right side, that's the typical prompt interface that you are going to see that when you work with any kind of chat GPTs and custom GPTs, okay? So just like a chatbot. So now if we come to the configure, okay, you will probably get a more clear idea about how the custom GPT is constructed. It typically includes a few attributes. For example, the name, okay, which we can say it's called the used car dealer store. So that's actually be the name of your GPT apps. And you can add a bit of description, say used car auto dealer for car sale, rent, and maintenance. And the next box, okay, that's more typical instructions that you would provide to your customized GPTs to conduct. It's in terms of the instruction length, you can provide very detailed instructions to let your GPT to follow the guidance. So here I'm just give some short example. Okay, say I want my GPT to provide guidance on products and services data, and also give advice on the used cars. The next section, okay, that's typically very useful, okay, to engage your potential customers to interact with your business, okay? And we know that sometimes typing, right, or talking, it can be very time consuming, right? And what your customers would be really surprised and would really enjoy is that you kind of already know what he or she wants before he or she even open up their mouth, right? So same idea here. We can put on a few conversation starters that, as you can see, when we put it here, it will actually display it on the right. Okay, so with a few clicks, that your customers can start the conversation very quickly. So in our cases, really we want to we want to sell the used cars, right? And also we provide the services for the car rent as well as the car maintenance. So we can simply put three starters for our customers, right? For example, our customers want to buy a cheap car, but with good quality that they can still going to keep it for quite a long time. Or some customers just want to rent a car, okay? Versus other customers, they want to book a maintenance for their car. Okay, so we put it here, and so here we got three conversation starters. Okay, three prompts buttons that the customers can use. Now, the next part, okay, specifically is about the knowledge base for your custom GPT. If you don't provide any specific knowledge base to your own GPT, then your custom GPT will be just like the general chat GPT, okay, that has very broad knowledge, okay, general knowledge base to everything, and so it will not be specifically tailored to your own business. So that's why it's very important that we got to train our custom GPT, okay? By saying training, okay, it's really just to provide some context about your specific business, okay? Which can include a bunch of files, say the CSV data, it could be the JSON, the Word document, etc. Okay, so I actually have a spreadsheet, okay, about our used cars business data, okay, which it has the information about the cars that that we hold, okay, that has the car makes, the models, and which year it was made. So the price that we're going to sell, the current mileage, and also various important characteristics, okay, such as the color, the transmission, the fuel type, the condition, and also the location, okay? So, and really we can use the upload files button to upload our CSV data so that that equip our custom GPT with the relevant knowledge base. And now here are some specific capabilities, okay, that's optional to give our custom GPTs. For example, the web browsing. That's a very important feature. Say we want our custom GPTs to be able to fetch the latest information from the internet, being able to search the internet instead of just retrieving the information from its historical knowledge base. Okay, so that's an important feature. Okay, when we want our custom GPTs to be always up to date and more dynamic. Okay, and now the DALL-E image generation, you probably have heard lots of time, right? So that gives its ability to generate the images, right? When users prompt it. So it's actually highly computational intensive. Okay, so that's a great add-on for an upgraded plan. And now the third option, the code interpreter and data analysis, that's another powerful feature that allows your custom GPTs to conduct any data analysis and data visualizations and give insights for any data that you uploaded. For example, the used car sample data that I uploaded. So it can be enabled to conduct various data analysis and insights. And for the code interpreters, it actually allows the custom GPTs to further manipulate the data and to process it and to export files if needed for users to download. So that's a great add-ons. Okay, so we have already a basic structure about this custom GPT. Okay, and let's preview our custom GPT and let's give a little bit of try. Okay, so for example, I want to buy a cheap car with good quality. Okay, so now your custom GPT starts analyzing our data, right? So and it can quickly understand, right? There are a few attributes, right, that can help us identify the good options for a cheap and reliable car, which we'll try to focusing on the below criteria, where the price is relatively lower, okay? And in terms of the conditions, okay, so it's preferred to pick the like new or used condition, okay, over the salvage. And in terms of the mileage, we know that it will try to tailor a mileage that is moderate to low mileage, okay? And we can see that below is actually some data, okay, that it tries to filter, okay, based on these criteria. So notice that the original sample data has 300 records, okay? So that we can see that the data is filtered based on the request for affordability and quality, okay? That includes the vehicles that are in the like new or used condition with a price below $20,000, okay, and the mileage under 100,000 miles. So you can see that it's really intelligent, that's doing a lot of great things. Imagine how much time it could take for a regular human being to conduct so many tasks like these. Okay, so that's pretty great. And let's say you are not satisfied enough, right? You have more questions, right? There are some suggestions as well. For example, can you sort these cars by price, or which car has the lowest mileage, right? So for example, if we click this one, so it's actually going to start sorting the cars by the price. If we can see here, so where we have the price here, right? So it's going to sort from the lowest to the highest price, right? That allow us to review the data, okay? And further, we are free to ask our own questions, or we can keep using some of the questions that the custom GPT suggested.